let me expand on what I said, man. So I did it short and I said that once somebody know that they can get something from you, or they know you're going to constantly be there for them or provide for them in any way, shape, or form, um, why should they put in effort? A lot of people, a huge majority of people, are going to stop putting effort. Everybody's going to stop putting in effort in some kind of way. And this could go for anybody, about anybody, for anything, and about anything. Let's give an example. Let's say that you're a guy and you're providing for a woman, right? Um, the longer you do it, the more consistent that you do it, it's gonna more times than not, she's going to look at it like, all right, I could see that this guy's going to provide for me no matter what I do, no matter how I treat him. I don't have to do anything for this guy to provide me, and I can always count on this guy. It's hard to get a job. It's hard to get this and that. It's hard for another guy to provide, but this guy is going to provide for me no matter what. So that person is going to put in less effort and less appreciation into that. Who's going to appreciate what they're going to get? Even as a guy, who, which guy's going to appreciate what's not hard to get? And with that said, right, in defense of women, right, but also let's put guys in the hot seat, right? When when these women, the one of the biggest gifts as a woman that you could do for a guy is carry his child. Let a guy impregnate you. It's a lot of women that got it taken advantage of, and I'm not saying in a that kind of way. I'm saying more so for a guy that knows that this woman was willing to give a title to him, and just be very submissive to this guy. And a lot of guys, because they didn't have to put in no work, they didn't have to carry themselves a certain way, they didn't have to be a certain way, they didn't have to show appreciation. A lot of those guys are going to know that, man, this lady is going to let me impregnate her. And a lot of guys are going to be careless, and they have been careless. It's a lot of single moms out there, single women, that gave their all to some man, right? I have coworkers. This happens so many. I see it happen all the time, bro. I see this happen more times than anything else I see happen, right? Coworkers, cousin, female coworkers and cousin. The one guy that they would do anything for, that they'll take a bullet for, that they will cross the sea and back for. That one guy doesn't have to put in no work to get that submission from them. Whereas it could be a guy that, like, does his stuff, bro, that's respectful to that girl, that would provide for that girl or whatnot. And that guy is not going to get that same submission that she would do for that guy that's not doing nothing. So it's just to summarize it, once somebody knows that they have you, that you're going to provide for them, they're going to put less effort. Start putting requirements on people to be around you. Start putting requirements on people before you give them certain things. As a man, your money is your identity, bro. Your money is your identity as a money. It's going to determine your success. It's going to determine it's going to affect you in the future. So if you're providing or doing something for a family member or a spouse or whoever that's not appreciating it, they're taking away your potential for your future. And ask yourself, what are they doing to be around you? Make people work for that. Make people earn it. Make people have to prove themselves for that. For women, before you women let these guys impregnate you and put a baby in you, understand that that is going to affect your future. That's going to affect you 10 years plus down the line, even sooner. And it's going to affect your dating life. Make sure that these guys earn that submissiveness from you, that title from you. Make sure that they carry themselves a certain way, appreciate you a certain way, because once you let a guy impregnate you, you're affecting your future 10 years. And make sure that that guy was worth it. So everybody in general, say it after me, make people work hard to be around you. Make people prove themselves to be around you. And I don't mean that. You have to go to therapy, and you can watch my videos, but you have to understand what I mean when I say that, because proving to people certain things isn't the same for everybody. People are in different circumstances, and fortunately and unfortunately, certain people hold bigger cards to the deck. So what you might have leverage over, like a John in, right? You might not have a leverage over Aaron, right? Certain things like baggage is going to be taken into consideration. The compliments is going to be taken into consideration, and certain things like that, leadership and things like that. But yeah, stop letting people be around you that haven't proved themselves to you. Stop being a simp man and woman. Start, I don't know, I don't want to sound disrespectful, but I was gonna say start being smart. Not, I'm not saying women are dumb, but don't let no guy that haven't proven himself around you get you pregnant. You're gonna affect yourself in 10 years. You're gonna set the standard for your daughters. And man, if you just keep letting women use you, you're gonna affect yourself in 10 years, and you're gonna affect your son, and your offsprings are going to think that that's normal. I don't want to keep this video too long, so like this video if you liked it. I would appreciate it. That helps it a lot. A lot of y'all watch my videos and don't like it. It's going to help my algorithm if you do. Subscribe to the channel. That also helps a lot. I talk about real stuff, things that could get me canceled, things that might affect me in my real life. I pray to God that it doesn't, and I try to watch how I say it and say it in a very respectful way. So subscribing and like it helps a lot. Also, commenting helps a lot. Tell me if you agree. Tell me if you disagree. Yeah, and if you can, share the video, man. Peace out, y'all.